Folks, welcome to FiddleHed. I'm going to show you how to play an old-time tune called the 28th of January. Cool, so now that you've heard it, let's learn how to do it. So the tune is in the key of A minor, so we can play along with an A drone. And I recommend warming up with the A Dorian scale with the drone. I'll do it with 2 bows, starting on open A. Okay, get that in your fingers, in your ear, and it'll help a lot with the tune. You could also do the low octave starting G1. Alright, so now that we've got that out of the way, let's get into the tune.
Warning, this may be fun.
Starting with the A part, first quarter. I'll break it down. Let me just play it actually with flow. Now I'll break it down. So we begin on G string, 1, 1, 3, 3, then to D, open, open, 2, open. Let's do that first bar. See if you can hear that in your head now. If you can't, then just hum it. But that's a practice you'll want to work towards. It's called audiation. You may want to tap your foot while you play it in your head or hum it to keep the groove going. So if you get that down, the next bar is not that hard. It starts the same, G, 1, 1, 3, 3, then 2 open Ds. Those Ds are longer, they're quarter notes. So here's the whole second bar. Cool. Let's do the whole first quarter. Alright, so I recommend take a moment to really practice that because it gets repeated. So if you know this, then you know half the A part. Thanks for doing that. And sorry, some of you may be annoyed when I ask you to do that, but I think otherwise you just may plow through it too quickly, and you could always go more slow. Most students could go more slowly than they think. And so I really, even though it's kind of dorky, I really want you to take your time. I mean, if you do nothing but master one little thing in a tune like that first quarter, then you have so much more confidence moving forward, and the rest of the tune will often open up for you easily. All right, so let's do the second quarter. I'll play the whole thing with flow. Now I'm gonna break it down. So the first bar of this, or the third bar of the A part actually, is on A, open, 1, low, 2, 1, open. That's not too bad. If you already can do low second finger, this is not super tricky. And then we add D3, 1, 3. Let's loop that a little bit. So the next bar is almost identical, just the last note is different. We're gonna go, on the last bar, we're gonna end with open D. Okay, let's hear that again. Now I'm just gonna slowly play the entire second quarter again. Okay, let's move on. The third quarter is the same as the first quarter, so aren't you glad I made you pause and practice now? Because it'll be easy, but I'll play it for you again just to review it. It's reminding me of some other tune, but I can't quite remember. If I remember at some point, I'll jot it down in the notes on the FiddleHed page. So now let's do the fourth quarter of the A part. With flow. If you've studied any of my lessons on triads, you may notice that this is an A minor triad. You don't need to know that to play this song, but things like that will make music theory a lot more fun if you start to see, oh, it's right in the music there. So, all right, so what I did though was open A, low 2, open E, 3. Do that a few times. Now let's audiate it. The next four notes, E low 2, open, A1, open. I'll do that again. Whole bar. And then ending with D. 1, 3, open A, A. I'll do that again. So the whole fourth quarter slowly. All right, so now I'm just gonna slowly play the entire A part. 3 and 4 and. Cool, let's move on to the B part. Here's the first quarter, just so you can listen to it. One more time. Now I'll break it down. So we start with open E, 3, and then we do 3, 4, 3, low 2. If you're new to fourth finger, this 3, 4, 3, low 2 might be tricky. It may just be the hardest part of the tune for you. So practice it. If that's too hard, just practice 3 to 4. If that's too hard, just practice 4, the pinky. And then once you start to feel comfortable with that, work your way back to the tune. 3, 4, 3, 4, and then that whole bar, open E. Let's pause and think about what I just did. It's a practice strategy. You may encounter something, parts that don't sound good, and you just kind of try to zone in on what that part is, get it, and then play the notes surrounding it, and then a bigger window, and then just keep moving until you have the whole part again. All right, and if you use this strategy, all your tunes will sound better, and you'll be able to learn anything, okay? Any instrument you can use this on, this practice strategy. So again, the first bar of the B part. Second bar was open, low 2, 3, 4, 3, low 2, 1. So all on the E string. All right, so I'll play the whole first quarter. Okay, and then it ends with E low 2, 1. But that's basically a pickup to the next part. So I'm gonna kind of show you the next part, the second quarter, and then we'll add the pickup. 3, 4, and. All right, so not gonna do the pickup. I'm gonna break down the second quarter for you now. It's all on the E string. So it's kind of like just an exercise for fourth finger, because you're just, or pinky finger. You're just going up to pinky and back on the E string. Does that make sense? Up and back. Up and back. I'll give you some bowing notes at the end of the lesson. So hopefully that makes sense. The third quarter is the same as the first. Okay, and now I'll just show you the fourth quarter of the B part. Let's break it down without the pickup. So that starts like with on just E, open, 1, low 2, 1, open. Not too hard. And then we go to A, 3, 1, open. Putting that together, the 7th bar of the B part. And then ending, the last bar is D, 1, 3, open A. So the whole fourth quarter. Let's do it with the pickup. 2, 3, 4. Again. All right, so now I'm just gonna slowly play the entire B part for you. Feel free to play along or just listen, because listening is practice too. 3, 4. Awesome. So, just a few closing notes. Some bowings you could do, like on the second chord of the B part. You can do a long down bow and 3 slurred up bows. All right, you can do that also on the second quarter of the A part. It kind of feels right, especially faster. So I'm gonna do another lesson on this, which is all variations, kind of some cool variations with double stops, slides, and other things. And that'll be on FiddleHed, maybe on YouTube too, I'm not sure yet. So, and the last thing I gotta tell you is thank you. Thanks for watching this video. My name's Jason, this is FiddleHed, and I've been having a lot of fun just fiddling with you guys. And just stay in touch. Let me know how it goes, what you like, what you don't, and I'll do my best to make these lessons work for you. Okay, see you next time.
Go to FiddleHed.com for a progressive, step-by-step course outline, color-coded tabs, play-along tracks, sheet music, and much more.
Thanks for watching the video. Excellent!
And don't forget to subscribe. Thanks.